Yes, it is time for Wargod and another video mail update. Of course, lots of stuff to show you. Of course, it's a Monday, and Monday is mail, and I got, let's see, 6 packages, 7 actually, and then I'm going to show you some CDs and some vinyl that I had gotten last week that I didn't save to open. I wanted to open them up right away, so wasn't enough to do a mail update. I usually like to do a lot, and of course tonight we're listening to Sonic Asylum radio in the background. So anyway, let's get to the CDs first. And a big shout out to those new followers on my Facebook, my YouTube channel. Thank you guys. Want to thank Frank Landry from channel 33 RPM for giving me a shout out. Enables other followers over there to come to my channel. But anyway, let's get into it. First up, I got some Riot and CD Nightbreaker. And let's see, this came out originally in 1988. It is not on vinyl that I'm aware of. I would hope that Metal Blade may reissue these on vinyl. They have done 4 other releases on vinyl. Still waiting on one of them yet. But anyway, here is Nightbreaker from Riot. And then some stuff I got from Stormspell that I've been wanting to get. First up is a band called Roadhog, and the album is called Oppressor. And this is just straight ahead, forward, traditional heavy metal on the Stormspell label. I haven't been getting a lot of CDs lately, but these are not available on vinyl, so I picked these up. And this came out this year. Here is Roadhog with the Oppressor. And another one on the Stormspell label is Stereo Nasty, and their album called Twisting the Blade. Their previous one was on vinyl. I would assume maybe this one possibly might be released on vinyl, but just killer, straightforward heavy metal, and very good stuff here, so check them out. Here is Stereo Nasty. Up next is a new band that is on the label, Stormspell label, and these guys are new wave of British heavy metal, and I'm talking about a band called Dream Troll, and their album is called The Night of Rebellion. Again, that's what I said, straight heavy metal, new wave of British heavy metal, like the other 2 on the Stormspell record label. And I don't think these are limited to 1,000 or whatever. I'm not sure. They don't say limited edition, but anyway, here's some Dream Troll. And then this one right here. I got this, I think it was last Monday if I'm not mistaken, and this is a box set, some more Riot, and definitely, guys, pick this up. I don't think it is on vinyl,
this is Jeff of
but this is the official bootleg box set, Volume 1, 76 to 1980. It is a 6-disc set. Of course, it has the liner notes and everything, and all the CDs in a line spell Riot. If you put them side by side, they'll spell Riot. And I think it's a pretty decent set. It is all live material. This CD is CD1 from 76, first set from Red Fox in New Jersey. It's got 11 tracks on it. CD2 is also from Red Fox in New Jersey, 1976, the second set. And number 3 is from Ohio. I think this is on from Cleveland, Ohio, if I'm not mistaken, from 1978. Disc 4 is from Atlanta and Boston, 1980. Disc 5 is from Bristol, England, 1980. And the final CD is Castle Donington, England, 1980. And I believe this was Monsters of Rock. Yeah, you can see it on the back here. Just some great live material. It's not, I don't think for 6 CDs it's not really overly priced. I bought it over at Laser's Edge. I think you can get it over at Amazon. And it's a great set. Just picked this up last week. I think I paid 26 bucks for this. So anyway, so that is what I have for the CDs. Now we're going to get into, let's see here. Yeah, make sure. We'll get into this one right away. And these were the next 2 in the line from Metal Blade on the Riot reissues on vinyl. And this is Riot Through the Storm. God, I'm not even sure what exactly when this originally came out. Doesn't say exactly on here, but there's also Army of One has been released on vinyl too. And but anyway, this is I'm still waiting on Army of One, and then I'll be doing a collection video in the near future about Riot, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, I had to pick this up for the first time on vinyl. Includes 5 bonus tracks, so I'm looking forward to listening to this vinyl version. Up next, a band out of, I believe they're out of Sweden. I think this is their 3rd album. A band that is new wave of traditional heavy metal. This is their, like I say, I think this is their 3rd release on vinyl. Get it on CD. I picked this up from Pure Steel Records over in Germany, and I'm talking about the band Air Raid and Across the Line. And I think this is by far their best album to date. Their 3rd album, I'm trying to think of the other 2, which kind of elude me at the moment. But anyway, definitely if you see this, pick this up. Good stuff. Also from Pure Steel, this is an American band. I believe they are out of, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're out of Pennsylvania, New Jersey. I think they're out of Pennsylvania. Band is called Axemaster. And this is called Blessing in the Skies and Other Cuts from the Chambers. This is not a gatefold, but it is a double LP set. And these guys are great, kind of traditional. They kind of throw in a little thrashiness. But definitely pick this up. You see it. This also is on Pure Steel Records out of Germany. It is limited to 200 copies. I don't know if this Air Raid is limited. It doesn't seem to be, but High Rollers put this out, so you can probably pick it up pretty easy. This is on Pure Steel. They were recently signed to Pure Steel Records. So anyway, I'm looking forward to this. Up next, this is some stuff that I've been, not this one, but anyway, I got last week. And let's see here. I think there's another one in here that I gotta show you. That ain't it. That ain't it. I think it's this one here. No. Oh, yeah, here it is. All right. This came last week. Discogs by. Band is called Crocus. No, not the Crocus we all think we know, but this is a different Crocus from the 70s. Different spelling. Crowcuss. They're a little bit, let's see, how do I describe these guys? They're more lighter rock, but kind of AOR-ish at times. And this one came out, I believe it was in 1979. They have 2 albums out. And I picked this up. It's good stuff, so check it out. And then I'm a huge Rockets fan. I love the Rockets from the 70s, and I've just about got all their albums on vinyl. This is, I think, my second to the last one I need. Still waiting on one more. I'm talking about the Rockets, and this one is called Love Transfusion. This is from 1979. It's kind of a different way the album is. Take the album out of the top up here, and you flip it over, and that's how it is on this. I believe that's right, yeah. Great southern hard rock, but the album's actually in good shape. Covers in, it's got a little bit of wear, but got a little bit of wear right here, but I'm not too worried about it. It is what it is. And anyway, here are the Rockets with Love Transfusion from 1979. Oh, let's see here. Let me get these back in. Oh, I need a drink here. I got a little bit of ways to go on these. Also, there is something here I wanted to show you that was part of some vinyl I've been... I grabbed some new stuff for cleaning vinyl. And I picked up this anti-static brush. It's from... I can't think of the name of it. Maple Stain Electronics, I believe. Maple Shade. Maple Shade. Put this out. You just plug it into your ground on an electric socket, and you just turn your vinyl on. Rub this over while it's spinning. You can rub it underneath your cartridge, needle, whatever, and you can rub it over your platter. But when I first tried this out, I listened to the album before I went over it with this, and I could definitely hear some static and some shit in the background. I ran this over it, replayed the album, and it was gone. I got to tell you guys, I used to have the Zero Stat back in the 70s, you know, the Zero Stat gun, and it is still around, but it's very pricey. I picked this up, I did some research on this, and I gotta say, this is probably the best anti-static piece I bought for vinyl that I've ever owned. It's great. It runs about 45 bucks, but it's well worth it. I just wish the cord was a little bit heavier because you're probably gonna have to be careful not to wear it out. But yeah, if you're interested, just go over to Maple Shade and pick this up. It's great. All right, now let's get back into some more vinyl. And this was released Friday. This is on Nuclear Blast Records. And I'm talking about Beast in Black and their album Berserker. Beast in Black were our former members of Battle Beast. That for some odd reason, I don't know why, but some of the members left Battle Beast and formed Beast in Black. And I can't remember the song on here. It's either End of the World or Born Again. That sounds exactly like Battle Beast. And you would think it was a female vocalist, but it is not a female vocalist. But anyway, this is their debut release. They worked a year on this, and so I picked this up on Nuclear Blast. All right, guys. Now we got some vinyl here in packages. And of course, from Shadow Kingdom Records, my favorite label. And let's see what we got here. Get this open with the old trusty knife. Alright, let's see what we got here. And again, this guy always packages vinyl like it should be packaged. I've never ever had a problem with damaged vinyl from Shadow Kingdom whatsoever. It's in a box that's very well taped, and then it's in a package here. Let's see here. If you guys are interested, go over to Sonic Asylum Radio and check us out. I'm usually on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I'm back for the winter. So anyway, all right, first up is, I did not have this on vinyl, and it's finally been released on vinyl. And as always, he pulls the vinyl out of the record sleeve and puts it in the back. First up, and this is a High Rollers release, band called Blizzin, and Genesis Reversed, and this came out in 2016. I believe these guys are out of Italy, I do believe. Let me double check here, see if I got a liner notes or anything in here, which I may have. Yes, I do. Band Blizzin, traditional heavy metal. Now I think these guys are out of Germany, in fact. Yeah, they're out of Germany. So here's Blizzin. And the vinyl, as always, it's in a static sleeve. It is kind of a not clear, but kind of a cream colored album. But Blizzin, this was, like I say, released in 2016. And I like High Roller. They do a fantastic job on releasing stuff. This is in a very, very glossy cover. No bent corners whatsoever. Just the way it should be. And then I got, let's see here.
You got that right. The NYDM 7th Annual Toys for Tots Show.
Again, this was, he pulls them all out of there. I got the second album from this Australian group, and they do more of a rock and blues. And yep, up next is a band called Child, and I believe this is their debut album. Let's see here. I'm not positive. Let's see. No, there is no liner notes in this. And again, this is on a cream colored vinyl, custom inners.
1980s metal adherence, Addiction, showcasing the most rockin' 80s metal. It all takes place Saturday, November 25th at Club Zero,
and
2501 South Superior Street in Milwaukee.
Just some great stuff from these guys. Not sure if these. This has been released on. Let's see here.
The 7th annual NYDM RC Toys for Tots Show.
Let's see here.
Brought to you by Arcade Metal Promotions.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but band called Child. Up next, I've got everything on vinyl up to date, and of course I had to have this. And if you like pirate metal, definitely check out Blazing Stone and the War of the Roses. Limited to 550 copies. I got 407. This is put out on the Underground Power Records and also through Stormspell Records. A limited edition. This is released this year, and it's great stuff. If you like pirate metal, it has the insert. as well, so happy to get that. And I would think Air Raid would be coming out on vinyl as well, but I don't know. Let's see. This is black vinyl. Bad spot. Anyway, Blazing Stone. I think it's got a bad spot on there. I'll have to see if I can't get that out of there. Anyway, I think this is their 4th album on vinyl. I have the other 3, so check this out. And last release from Storm Spell Records. And I've been wanting to get this on vinyl. I think it's finally been released through High Rollers. And the band is called Hittin', and this is called State of Shock. It is a gatefold edition. Again, traditional heavy metal. High Roller Records and No Remorse Records. This is clear vinyl. So nice to get this. Then it has the liner notes, of course, and the High Rollers usually adds in their stuff. Which I usually keep in there. I don't ever throw those away. I think it just adds to the presence of what's inside the album here. So anyway, Hittin', State of Shock. Up next, let's see here. I believe this is from Discogs. I think, I'm not positive. And it is, nope, this is from Amazon. Picked up Pat Travers Hot Shots. I mean, this is like $6 I paid for this. And it's got a little bit of ring wear, but nothing real bad. The cover's in pretty decent shape. I couldn't pass it up for $6. Vinyl's in very good shape. On red Polydor label. So here's the inner. So yeah, happy to pick this up. Need to pick up more Pat Travers to add to my vinyl collection. Pat Travers. This one actually came out 1984. So this is kind of after his, what I consider his best stuff came from the 70s. It was more hard rocking, a little bit heavier. Of course, I'm talking about the first one, Making Magic, Heat in the Street, Boom Boom Out Go the Lights. And then he kind of shifted in the 80s. He went more towards a bluesier sound, and but I think this is still close to what he was doing in his earlier stuff, more hard rock and stuff. So anyway, I always love Pat Travers. Very underrated guitarist in my opinion. And then up next, some Amazon. Oh, this is Riding Easy Records. I know what this is. And I pre-ordered this about 2 months ago, and it was finally released. I do have the others, and of course this comes from Riding Easy Records. You get a sticker, and this is more psych from bands that really never got any recognition because they only put out 45s. They never really put out any albums, and so Riding Easy Records put out some compilations from a lot of these bands, and this is their 5th installment called Brown Acid, the 5th trip, heavy rock from the underground come down. And again, these are from bands back in the late 60s, early 70s that really never got heard. Some of the bands on here are Captain Foam, George Brigman and Split, Finch, Clockwork, Fargo, Thor, Zebra, Lance, Flasher, Mammoth. They range from 1968 to 1977, and I have the other 4 installments, so I had to pick this up. I would imagine we'll probably be seeing more of this, but anyway, here's Brown Acid. Up next, I believe this is an Amazon fulfillment. Yeah, this is an Amazon. I think there's 2 in here if I'm not mistaken. No, just 1. And I've actually been wanting to pick these up, and finally they're out. They're actually a pretty decent price, and I did a collections video, but I did not have this on vinyl, and there's 2 others I did not have on vinyl, and I'm talking about Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and this is The Last DJ. Of course, we lost Tom about 3 weeks ago, unexpected, and this finally came out on vinyl, and this is really a really good album. A lot of people aren't too familiar with his stuff that really never made it on radio that much. You might have heard Money Becomes King, and I think that was some stuff that was on radio, but other than the late 70s and 80s stuff, a lot of this was not on radio, and this is a great album from Tom Petty. Getting down there, I got a couple packages left, and let's see, this might be another Amazon release from a seller over there. Let's see here. I think I bought from this guy before. And he definitely packages the vinyl very well. There's the outer, and then of course you get it in here. And of course it's got that in there as well. And I've been wanting to get this. I have it on CD. This is I believe the latest. Or maybe not. No, maybe it isn't. It's more Pat Travers and Retro Rocket. This is a great album. This is kind of back to his 70s, late 70s, mid 70s period rock. And definitely some great stuff on this. I think this probably is the latest one from Pat Travers. This is out on Purple Pyramid Records. This came out in 2015. And I paid probably $15 for this, so it wasn't too bad. Very well protected, so I'm happy to pick this up. And one left. And this also might be another Amazon release. Not positive, but oh yes, it is. Actually, it's a Discogs release, and this is actually a sealed copy. Corners are bent, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's a cutout, and this is album number 2 from the band Crocus. This one came out in 1980, and this is Starting to Show. And let's see what this is on Stony Plain Records. Hope you can see that. But anyway, that's what I've gotten today on vinyl. I got one more package, and I ordered this, pre-ordered this, or not pre-ordered, but I ordered this about a month ago, and I've been kind of wondering about it, where it's been, and if I'm not, I'm thinking this is what it is. We'll check it out here. And I've been waiting for this for a while. And it is what I think it is. Here's the package.
You're listening to
And this came from overseas, actually.
And I'm your hostess for the evening, Metal Maiden Vicky, filling in for Riot Act.
And very,
And that
wow.
amazing piece of music you just heard.
I can see why it took so long.
Macabre LA. They are from Los Angeles,
But
California, and that track
I got my Iron Maiden
Schizophrenic Daydream.
shirt,
And
or
that was off of their album called
hoodie.
Twilight Aftermath.
very well.
I
love it when it's in this kind of style.
Composed by the creative genius behind the band,
Nothing on the back.
Mr. Alex Cortez. And if you like what you heard,
But
definitely check
I'm
them
really
out on
digging this.
Facebook and go to their Bandcamp page.
This is awesome.
If you go to
I love
Bandcamp
that.
and just type in
I got, I don't know,
their page.
I think I got 3 other hoodies, which is the Black Sabbath Mob Rules over here, and then I have a Primal Fear that I bought at a show. Anyway, I've been wanting to get this. I finally got it, and I'm happy to get this. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Leave your comments below if you got any questions. Hopefully I can answer them. Keep coming back. I'll be doing a collections update pretty soon, and I will definitely get back into what's been banging my head lately. Haven't done one of them probably since last spring. It's been a while, but anyway, I'll get back into that. And Vinyl Hunter, of course, has been upgraded, and Fargo Record Show and so forth. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on War Gods Mail Update. Take care, everybody.